So I don't know if you can hear me. I am live again, trying again. It didn't work. I've restarted once more and it seems to be live. So welcome to the show again. Please do like and share the show. If you are online and you're able to find me during this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars a digital gift that helps me to earn money. So I'm hoping this one is coming to you live. I'm hoping it's working. Do come online, say hi if it is working. Every week we do readings, we do spiritual readings and insights, sharing wisdom, sharing conversation, sharing our joy with the world. So I'm David Starlyte. I'm a Buddhist psychotherapist. I'm a contemplative counselor, researcher, and healer. And I work with people one-on-one and in community to help them see the light, raise their vibration, and uplift their overall energy. So here, as a conscious creator, as a part of the consciousness, part of the collective consciousness, here to share, here to play, here to co-create, collaborate, and expand the energy. Labels are something interesting. We can explore that. I like to explore labels. I feel like I've collected many labels in life, and really I'm part of this tapestry of life like we all are, and it's hard to separate oneself from the interconnection into the unity between all of us and find that one label. What does it mean? We're part of this one. We're unique individual. Marianne says she can hear me. I was talking away for 10 minutes and I had no idea you couldn't hear me. So apologies for that, Marianne. And we are working. This is great. Restarting the computer seems to have helped. And really apologies to you, Marianne, and whoever else was listening. That it wasn't coming through live. And good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good everything to all of you. Please do like and share the show to show that we're back online. I'm not sure that this is the same usual feed that I use. It's used a different one, but I'm just so happy that I'm being heard and the voice is coming out, because part of life is being heard. That's really important aspect of self-expression. I was talking about inherent worthiness. What is inherent worthiness? Why is it important? Because if you think of an animal that perhaps you have a pet and you think that that pet isn't trying to be what they're not. They're very authentic. This is the emotion. This is how they're feeling. That's it. That's authenticity is coming from them. If they do something, there's no kind of they're not riddled with guilt, or should I have said, did I say the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong thing? They're spontaneous. They're in the moment. They have this wonderful presence, this wonderful aura that is expressed in the world, that's being with other people. And that is what this authenticity, this inherent worthiness is about. Also known as giving it the boot. Also known as giving it the boot. Ah, okay, you're talking about the laptop. So I've got Kim. I thought it was just me. I couldn't hear you until just now. I had to restart my phone, but I can't see you, David. You're not on the screen. So can you see me now? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Sometimes the cure is to restart the computer. I restarted the Google Chrome a couple of times. I thought that was enough, but it does seem to be working now. So I did need to reset the computer. But maybe this is reflective or demonstrating that something for each of us, resetting ourselves, shifting our own energy. Sometimes you need to just restart, start over, clear the energy. So does inherent worthiness have any meaning to you? I can hear you, but all I see is the painting. So thanks for sharing, Kim, and apologies again. It just must be Mercury retrograde today. Just the energy is funny, but at least you can hear me. So lots of things happening, and at least you can hear me. I'm being heard, but you cannot see me. And Marianne, are you able to see me? Is that am I coming through for you? Marianne says, like my cat knocking a lamp off a dresser, she thought it didn't match the room. So there's something about just expressing yourself naturally that animals do, and unapologetically, just expressing themselves. This is what I feel like right now. And yet human beings, so you cannot see me. I am really, really sorry. According to me, I can see you, but apparently not. So let me just see what I can do. I'm just hitting that a couple of times. Yeah, from my side, it's coming through. I can see myself actually. So I'm really apologies to everyone for today. It just hasn't been flowing. It's Mercury retrograde. Some days are like that. Inherent worthiness, is that meaningful for you? I was talking previously when you couldn't hear me about power and how power fits with inherent worthiness and how power has many meanings, and it's almost like 20 meanings in power. What is the actual meaning we're talking about in power? I was talking more about a self-empowerment, the power of the self, not necessarily the idea of power being energy, power being gas or oil or electricity, a source of power. So what is our own internal source of power? What is running us? How are we animated with this energy? It's a divine energy. It is like the lamp that switches on. That Marianne was talking about, the lamp, the light that switches on, the light of the divine. And authentic presence is expressing this light of the divine. It's expressing this inner self, this inner side of us that is like the pet that just, the dog or the cat or the bird that just is being. It's a being state. And that is what authentic presence is. And arguably what authentic power is. I mean, what is your idea of power? Do you have this collective wound, this distortion that perhaps we all have, the historic distortion, particularly in terms mostly of the masculine energy, the masculine power, and our trauma related to war, to domination, to rape. This is a very real collective wound, a very real collective trauma. So our relationship to power is shifting. How we see power is shifting. And how we see the masculine and the feminine is shifting. We, instead of seeing it outside of us externally, we're starting to recognize that these energies are within us. The masculine is within us, the feminine is within us. And this is our source of internal and co-creative power in the world and externally. So when we shift internally, the external shifts as well. But power is not just singular or not just internal. It's also expressed in relational power, relationships, in co-creative communities, in interconnections we have with people on the external, with the community. And that is an enormous sense of power. When you know your neighbors, they can help you. You can help them. There's a power in that. There's a safety in that. So co-creative communities, that's where the world is leading back to the tribe, which is our historic background, our historic history, being a tribal species, a tribal being. So we're going back to that sense of interconnection, of interweb, of being part of the communities, interbeing. So this is what's happening, and our sense of power is shifting, because if you have 20 friends who have your back, who can help you, that's an enormous power. You don't need to worry about, in a sense of your own having, physical power. You don't need to worry about that. You can get 20 people to come and support you. So that's really interesting how we view power. And if you have 20 good friends, 20 close friends who can really be behind you, that's an enormous power. Imagine if you have 50 of them. It's sacred presence, embodied presence, authenticity. All of these come from a sense of safety in the external world, safety in the environment. That really stimulates that kind of energy within. And in a sense, the idea of imposing our will on the universe and forcing people to do things that we want clouds our authenticity. It gets in the way of us being real. It's an obstacle for us to being really our inherent selves, our inherent light. So the shift is about authenticity. No more playing games, no more playing a role, no more role play. Shifting beyond strategy, beyond manipulation, forcing people to follow our will. And this all comes back to inherent worthiness. When we have that inherent worthiness, we don't need to have a strategy. We don't need to play games, force other people, manipulate other people to do what we want them to do. The shift here is to embrace you, embrace your you-ness, your uniqueness, your the unique ground of your being, who you are as a divine light, a divine expression, an expression of the divine masculine and feminine, and step up your internal vibration. Stepping up your vibration is in harmony with the divine. It involves trusting the divine, and it's almost like a collaboration, hand in hand. The more trust, the more you feel safe in the world, the more you're able to go out and express your being, express your wholeness, be authentic. So trusting the divine is really helpful. It really serves us in terms of leaping into life and showing up fully as oneself and for oneself and the world. So it's just some thoughts. Unfortunately, you can't hear me, so I just wanted to share some thoughts as it was on my mind. And it's if you cannot see me, I guess I'm going to end the show early. It's just been one of those Mercury retrograde moments, and apologies to everyone. Big apologies, and thank you for everyone for your support. Thank you for your feedback, Kim and Marianne. Thank you for being there as well. Much appreciated. And would love to hear from all of you how the week's going and how you're doing. Let's see what we can do to sort out this mystical problem, which doesn't show up on my screen. So I'm going to end the stream, and Kim says, no worries, I can hear you. Or maybe I'll talk a little bit more about inherent worthiness, what it means to be inherently worthy. And if that resonates with you, or you feel there's something in the way of that, or something in your way of feeling the sense of I am inherently worthy, I am inherently valuable as a son or daughter of the divine. In a way, the manifestation of spirit in the physical world, a vessel for God, a representation of God in the physical world. So that's really our potential. That's our possibility. That is inherently who we are. Our innate self is this wonderful soul that is here to be in the world, not of the world, but to be to play with the angels in the physical world, and to make this into a place that is matching the heavenly dimensions, that is matching the quantum truth of all interconnected realities. So here I am, David Starlyte. I'm with you live, almost like a radio show. I did have some experience on the radio, so I know what it is to talk into the silence. So sending you all much love. If there's not much interaction, I think it kind of needs my face to the show. And I'm sending you all lots of love and much gratitude for you for being here and supporting the show. And I am going to sign up early, and wishing you a beautiful evening, beautiful afternoon, beautiful day, wherever you are in the world, beautiful week ahead. And I hope you did get to experience the full moon and experience the energy of the full moon. So thank you to all, and lots of love. Lots and lots of more love from the universe, from me to you.